Hello nobles, I'm going to show you how to stop Semine from being burnt to the ground. If this video helps you, please like it. Leave a silly comment for the algorithm and don't subscribe to me. Alright, there's quite a few steps to make sure that you do not burn it to the ground. So one thing you got to know, you need to be at the part of the game after you go to the fortress and kind of goof off around there for a bit. You're going to meet Lord Hans back at Trotsky Castle, and this is where we're going to start. And you need to say a few things to the king in order to stop him from going there and killing everybody. So let's go ahead and talk to Hans. Doesn't matter what you say to Hans here. All right, when we get to this part of talking to the king where he asks you what's been going on, it's best to just tell him you don't know anything. Okay, definitely don't tell him young Semine left his own wedding. Don't tell him anything like that. You can maybe talk about the nomads. I don't know. I haven't tested that yet, but if you want to be safe, say you don't know anything. Okay, so after you're done talking to the king, we're going to go and talk to that guy in the basement and torture him. Or you don't have to. He will, as long as you have strong enough stats for the skill checks, you should be able to do it without that. But it's still a good time to save when you get down there. So we're just going to head this way and all the way to the basement. And then he'll be found right here. So let's go ahead and save. Okay, so when you're doing the torturing and you're asking him questions, you just got to go through all the skill checks. Now, some of them might fail. I don't think it matters whether any of them fail or any of them succeed for you to prevent that town from burning down. Okay, so after you interrogate him, make sure you tell Hans that we are not going to tell him about Semine. And we're just going to go there and talk to him ourselves. So let's go ahead and go back to the king and tell him what we found out. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell him that all these three things, just don't tell him the top one about young Semine. All right, so I told him that nobody was helping the bandits, and now the other option is gone. Okay, so there you go. I've completed that quest, and we didn't go down to Semine to burn it to the ground. Thank goodness. So now we can still be friends with them, and they got the skill books that I can get later and a couple quests that I haven't done yet. If this video helped you, please like it, leave a silly comment for the algorithm, and don't subscribe to me.